That's a good one. Oh, that's a very naughty one, that one. My favorite story. Little Greta and the cock ring. Would you like to hear this story, boys and girls? Let's read this story. Can we bring the lights down just a little bit more there? Thank you. 'Twas a very close acquaintance of my dear Marquis de Sade. He kept 7 different factories and his beady eyes on guard, saying,
"Everything goes quicker with a little bit of slicker."
Well, at least it wasn't liquor then on which he blew his wad. Does anybody have any idea what I'm talking about? No. So he headed off each morning to his foundries and his plants. You would never see him go without an oiler in his hands. He obeys a single urge, a very powerful inertia. He's just like a virgin touched for the very first time. Yes, he lubes and he lubes. All the pistons and the tubes, every rack and every pinion, every cup and cog and cube. Late at night, with his machines, he caresses and he cleans. All the while his Greta's growing, she will be a woman soon. Yes, the old man has a daughter in the flower of her youth, and she dreams about the theater. But that's only half the truth. So he oils and he oils, while his daughter gently spoils. It's not only mortal coils that his Greta will slough off. And this Greta had a beau. No, not a beau. I said a beau. You know, a gallant. A paramour, a boyfriend. And this Greta had a beau who was jealous of the dough that his fiancée collected at the end of every show. So he pleaded and he begged her to give up the stage forever, saying,
"Never ever shall you shimmy in your drawers."
Yes. Now, Greta had a heart of gold, and this we know is true, that she loved her little boyfriend in the way that some girls do. Yes. When she left him little presents, just in case he was in doubt, he would pay her back in kind by eating little Greta's awful German cooking. What were you thinking about?
Please, Greta, please, just don't do that dance.
But it makes her so much money, and the job is so much fun. And such happy circumstances are not easily undone. She has thousands of admirers. Their riches fan the fire. Little Greta never tires of the other or the one. Yes, there were three who were the biggest and the richest in the town. They were massive in their fortunes. They were massive all around. They were ogres. They were giants. They fell harder than Goliath when our showgirl they did spieth with her knickers falling down. Now Count Stubby. Now Count Stubby was a banker. How he loved to ply his craft. And Count Chubby was an oilman who turned purple when he laughed. When Count Nubby came a-courting, so much drinking, so much snorting. But then, Stubby, Chubby, Nubby, they were all a little daft. Now, the one envies the other, as I'm sure you will have guessed. They compete for Greta's favor, as they've done with all the rest. They send priceless works of art, Chihuly vases, 10-year scotches. Greta's beau who stand and watches isn't even second best. He bemoans his smallish stature, his diminutive physique. He is eaten up with envy for their endowment, so to speak. Yes, these seasoned womanizers have perfected their technique. Little Greta's looking restless, and her interest is piqued.